Okay, we're live. Oh, and it brought up that comment again. I forgot to take it off. Let me get rid of that comment while we're waiting for everybody to get on live tonight. Welcome back. Welcome back to our daily live feed. As always, if you'd like to come work with me, suitsandposing.com is where you have to go. We do hair, makeup, suits and posing, all of the fun stuff when it comes to competing. And as always, we're going to give everyone a few minutes to get logged on. Yeah, matching the background. Yes, purple is our color for sure. So I'm seeing if I can get rid of this comment again because I forgot to do it. Last time, it's not letting me click on it. Hold on. What's up? Welcome. Edits. I gotta remember to go in there and just remove that so it doesn't pull that up anymore. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Yes, night 3, final night. This is it, you guys. This is the final night. So we are live both on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, all of them. So you have no excuse. You got us at every angle, right? Welcome, you guys. Welcome. And as I mentioned last night, last night was the first night we did the QR code up at the top there. So it's up there in the corner this way, right there. So you can scan on that. That'll take you right to our website if you ever have a question of how to get there. And these videos always do go back up and replay again on YouTube and on Facebook and everything too. So you can go back and find it and rewatch it and everything as well. Yes, good luck to everyone tonight. And again, I'm going to give it another minute for everybody to get logged on. I always start talking right around 3 minutes or so. Gives everybody a chance for those notifications to pop up and everything. So if you're joining us on Instagram, we are screen sharing over on YouTube and Facebook. If you're on YouTube, you can see all of the comments from YouTube and Facebook. If you're on Facebook, I believe you only see Facebook comments. That's it. And obviously, if you're on Instagram, all you're seeing is Instagram stuff. So Instagram is the only one that doesn't have the capability of actually streaming from this service here. So welcome, you guys. Hope everybody had a great day today. It was a little bit of a crazy day over here for us. So yes, good luck to everyone. This is the final nights. This is it. This will round out our season of athletes. So once we are finished with this evening, we give you an idea of what's going to go down. I am going to keep the sponsored athlete search group open on Facebook. Okay, it's going to stay open. So continue to ask questions in there. If you are announced as a sponsored athlete, please stay in that group and help out the ladies that are asking questions. That's the whole point of that group, so that we can continue to grow the community and y'all can continue to ask questions, get good advice, have good ways of going into the sport and navigating it and doing it in a really good way and all of that. So I know 2023 is already off to a crazy start. So we will keep that group open. If you do get announced as a sponsored athlete, I will be starting a group just for you guys, so I can kind of communicate with you. We'll do a live stream. I'll let you guys know when that is, so that you can ask any questions that you might have about your sponsorship and things like that, and just get us started off on the right foot for this year, right? Okay, so before we get into this, like I said, this third night is always bittersweet because, you know, we announce new people. But then there's a lot of people that get the not right nows, right? So how many of you guys saw my story today about the Arnold Classic today? So if you didn't see my story, I'm going to show you what I got today. And this could not have been more perfect timing for this email to come in. So this is what I got today. I have been applying for a media pass for these shows for years. And this is the first time that I got a yes. Okay. You know, like I tell you guys all the time, if you don't get chosen this evening for sponsorship, it doesn't mean that that's a no. It's just a not right now. You know, just like this, right? I got a lot of not right nows. And I really didn't think I was going to get a yes, to be honest with you. I really didn't think I was going to get a yes on the media pass, but I got the email today as I was doing work this afternoon. And So I'm super excited. And again, I shot my shot. You know what I mean? I've done it. I don't even know how many times at this point. And as I've told you guys before, the worst thing that you can get is a no. And I mean, that really doesn't really hurt anything, right? So get out there, get your no's. We talked about this on the podcast that we did with the Real Raw Real, and that's the law of averages. You got to get 9 no's to get a yes. So for every 10 answers, only one of those is going to be a yes. So get out there and shoot your shot. You know, you can only get a yes if you try. You'll always get a no if you never try, right? So I point this out because I am a product of my own manifestation. I'm a product of my own words. I put my words into action, and you can see what can happen if you put your words into action, right? So again, tonight, if you don't get chosen, there's a reason for that. And it's just a not right now. There's a reason why it's a not right now, right? So you may not know what that is right now, but it will come. That reason will come. You will understand it eventually, and it will be for the perfect timing for you, right? So stay encouraged. And like I said, stay in that group. Keep talking to the girls, keep learning, keep growing, keep applying, you know, even if you don't get accepted tonight, keep applying in the future, right? Keep trying. You know, every day we wake up with problems, but you know what? You woke up, right? A day without problems is a day that you're dead. So if you wake up this morning and you got things in front of you that seem like they're mountainous that you have to climb, that's okay, because that means you woke up and you're climbing, right? So that's my little inspirational tip for those of you this evening that this may not go your way. Right. So just understand that there's a reason for that, and everything is done in perfect timing. And you know, it is what it is. If it's not right now, then get working on when it will be your time, right? Okay, so now that we've gone through all that, I am super excited to be actually officially covering the Arnold this year. So I was a little stunned when I got that. So I do have to sit down. What we'll do with live feeds next week, and also in the group too, I'll ask you guys these questions, like things that you want to see, people you want me to talk to, all those kinds of things. And we'll get as much footage as possible to share with you once I get home and get it all loaded up and produced for you. So I want this to be something, again, where the women get really featured, because that doesn't happen a lot, right? It doesn't happen a lot where we get outlets that actually feature the women. It's usually featuring the men. So I'm excited to be able to provide that this year. I will do it to the best of my ability, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So yes. So with that, let's get into tonight's Athlete Search announcements. Let's see. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about another girl that received her sponsorship at Cuties Conquering the Stage. So again, I'm just going to recap what I've said the last couple of nights. If you come to Cuties Conquering the Stage, you automatically get a chance to win a sponsorship with me. If you come in and you win an overall, you get a crown, you win a sponsorship with me for the year, right? So the last girl that we have not announced yet that did win a crown, let me open up her, and I'm going to share this first photo, and you'll understand why once I share it. Here we go. Oh, shoot, I just went past it. Is Kelby. There we go. So Kelby also won an overall at Cuties Conquering the Stage. And if you notice, Kelby is wearing a leg brace. And she still won an overall at CCTS, right? She still won that. And you can see why. It was because of her attitude. It was because of her confidence. And she did this when she was on stage during the stage show. And now we're like, okay, now this is just got to be your sign off when you leave stage now. Right? So, you know, Kelby came to me last year because she was sponsored the year before. And she wanted to stay on, but she knew with her surgery and all that kind of stuff that she wasn't going to be able to compete. So she came and asked me if she could stay on as like a supportive cutie, that kind of thing. And I said, of course you can. You know what I mean? Like once you're a cutie for life, basically. Right. So, she stayed on last year, even though she didn't compete. This year, hopefully she'll be able to get back on stage. But she's fantastic. She's actually done a lot for the bodybuilding industry itself too, as a photographer at shows. So if you ever go to like the Texas bodybuilding shows and things like that, she is a photographer there. She killed it in getting me footage when I was there and competed in Dallas myself. So there we got both Angel and Kelby. So she got me some of the best footage that I've had since I've been on stage, period. And so I really appreciate that. But you can see just from the photos that I'm sharing here, the personality. Oh, she blinged her whole brace out for the event itself. She blinged it out. Some little DIY there. Yeah, she is an incredible asset. Absolutely. And yeah, little photo shoots here and there throughout the evening. I think is this a video? What did I pull up? It's a boomerang. I didn't even realize that was a boomerang. So they're doing their T-Rex. I love it. That's fantastic. I didn't know what I had up here. Yes. So she is another athlete for this year again. Again, she's one of those people that just has really contagious energy, and you'll love it if you get to know her, that kind of thing. So hopefully you will. She's at a lot of shows. So if you're ever going to any of the shows in Texas or something like that, look for her because she'll be there. Right. And actually, when I did a Dallas Pro this past year, we hung out the day afterwards too, and just had, I don't think we even ate. I had already eaten, but she came to my hotel and hung out with me before I left. And that was just nice. It's just nice to sit and chat and have that kind of chill time too. So love having her on the cutie crew, basically. But yeah, this now, I don't know if she's on here. I haven't seen her comment yet tonight, but she's usually on. But this now is Kelby's sign off. Just so you guys know, this has to be done on stage. Has to be on stage. So, all right. So there's Kelby. She is sponsored athlete this year. Let's move on to one of our renewals. Yeah, the bling brace. She did it all by herself. She made it very clear that she blinged it out just for the occasion. So yes. So the next lady that I'm going to announce for sponsored athlete is a renewal, and she's been an athlete with us for the last couple of years. And she has been another one of those that is just a shining light and is a lot of fun, hilarious, and probably one of the most consistent athletes I have when it comes to her posing check-ins and things like that. She is always on it. Always, always, always. And with that too, let me pull her pictures up. She is Miss Karen Small. And the cool thing about this is I believe she's 61 now, maybe 62. Won her first pro show in her 60s, you guys. She's won 2 pro shows now in her 60s. Y'all, there is no timeline on this sport. You can do this until the day you die if you want to, right? She comes in and talks about how she's a grandma that wins these shows, right? She's won 2 pro shows in her 60s, right? She's hilarious. If you don't follow her on Instagram, you are missing out because she does some of the funniest little reels and skits and things like that. And she literally is the most consistent person when it comes to, she's in my posing portal, and she's in it all the time. Of course, Karen, of course. And she's a huge supporter of the brand too. That's a big thing I love. She's always supporting us through herself, through the people that she knows in the sport. She's always talking us up. Like, it's just amazing how much she puts into this actual cutie community. And obviously she looks like a raging fan right here, which I freaking love. So, those are the kinds of things that I look at all the time, but not just, somebody who preaches being a cutie and all that kind of stuff. But again, practices what she preaches too. She knows that the stage presence thing and the posing thing is the hardest thing for her. So she works on it all the time, right? So being consistent about what you do with your posing is the #1 goal. And sometimes our posing sessions, as you know, Karen, sometimes our posing sessions turn into therapy more than anything else. We all know this is very much a mental sport. This is very much something that you can get stuck just because of your mindset and not so much because of your body at sometimes. And sometimes our posing sessions are just about kind of pushing through the mental hurdles too, right? And she's always willing to be very open with me, which I love. And that's made me really find a special place in my heart for her. So yes, we are absolutely renewing Miss Karen Small this year. So I'm looking forward to getting her to another pro win maybe this year. Maybe another pro win. That's the goal, right? So congratulations to Karen for another year with us. And you got to get back to Cuties Con from the stage, because you haven't come for the last couple of years, and Jamaica has smoked you with the social media star. So Jamaica now has 2 crowns for social media star. Karen, you have 1. You got to get on this. you got to get on this. I think you can give her some competition. I want to see some competition next year. I want to see some competition for that social media star next year. All right, both of y'all. Okay. You have 2, Karen, you have 2. Is that right? Am I wrong? You got 2 social media stars? Oh, well, if you've got 2, if that's correct, if you have 2, then that means, oh, I didn't realize she had 2. Oh, see, I even forgot. Oh my goodness. This year's the tiebreaker then. Oh my goodness. Jamaica. Oh boy. Crown off. Yeah, I love it. We're gonna have to get you guys to do like the cutie catwalk. We're gonna have to get you guys to do that against each other. Love it. Oh my goodness. I did not even realize that. See, you learn something new every day. My goodness gracious. All right. Well, you know what you got to do this year, both y'all. Oh my goodness. Got to break it. Next year. Jamaica knew that. Jamaica's like, I know who's on my heels. Jamaica knew it. Okay, awesome. So next one that we're going to bring up is going to be another renewal for this evening. This is a girl that we brought on last year, brand new competitor last year. So I do this every once in a while, and I'm going to do it tonight too, where I bring on somebody who is a brand new person in the sport, has never competed, and just feel like we can kind of give them a leg up going to their first set of competitions, that kind of thing. And I felt like we did that this year for this particular girl. So we're going to do that again. Hopefully we'll do that again for her. Let me pull up her photo. I thought I just opened it and I didn't. Let me do this one. There we go. All right. And that's Alexandra Brockner. So this past year, she did win her show and wellness, obviously. Now, this is a brand new division, obviously, in our federation and our sport. So I'm always looking to try to give people in the wellness division that I feel like have some potential a one-up and help them. Us American girls, we gotta fight against those Brazilian ladies. Just saying, we gotta do our best. So we are going to renew her again this year, because I know the goal this year is to go up and move into nationals. So after doing this show, I think it was just the one show, right, Alexandra? I don't know if she's on here right now or not, but I think it was just the one show. And after doing the one show, she decided to go off season and build. And I know we had this conversation. She could have done some more. She could have done some more local shows. But if she wants to go to national level, she needs to grow. So she is currently in off season. So we got an off season look for her here so that she can put size on. So you guys know this, as we go into these divisions, especially when we get into wellness and figure and things like that, it takes time to put on muscle, and continuing to compete when you don't really need to, if you want to move up, is not the smartest idea. So she did take time off, and she's coming back with more size this year. So hopefully we can get up to that national level this year. So she's got a great look, a lot of potential to be able to get up there. Especially like I said, go out and win your class, your first show, and do that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what she can do this year. And put all gotta get thicker than a sticker. That's right. I'm struggling with that right now, you guys. I'm struggling with that myself. I gotta get thicker. And it's hard. It's hard to put size on. If you guys have never tried that yet, some of you haven't. Some of you guys haven't gone through, a real off season or anything like that yet, and you're just getting started, all of that. Putting size on is no joke. It's hard. It's difficult. So Yep, gotta get thick. Gotta get thick. I love Snickers too. Yep, I love Snickers too. So congratulations for another year with us. Yeah, it's gains are tough. People really overestimate what they can put on, the size they can put on, and the amount of time they can put on that size. It's hard. It's hard. So you just got to keep putting that time in, that food, that time and attention, and that food. Boom. Tons of it, lots of it, as much as you can, right? And get comfortable with being uncomfortable, right? So that's what we do. Oh, there, she's on. Yay. I don't know how much of this you heard. I just talked all about you, that you got renewed for this year. So, and talking about how you've been putting on size and all of that to go into this coming year and wanting to go up to the national level and all of that. So you're welcome. We're glad to have you back for a second year. Looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish this year, right? So congratulations. All right, let's move on to our next one. Okay, so the next girl that we're going to do is going to be another renewal. Before I announce who this is, we're going to get into the Backstage Pass sponsorships as well. So we mentioned this on the first night. What we do with some of these ladies is we bring them in for some help with their presence, their posing, that kind of thing. And that's the Dropbox posing portal. So how that works, I was just mentioning this with Karen. She uses it all the time. She sends me videos and then I send her video responses back for her posing. And I have some girls that exclusively work through the posing portal in order to actually work on their posing with me. It works out really well. So when you are in Backstage Pass Lite, you have access to that. So you have access to me whenever you're sending your videos in. You can ask questions, things like that at any time. So we can work on strategy. We can work on looks. We can work on all sorts of things through those videos back and forth. And then also, if you ever get into town, the Sundays with Sean group classes are complimentary as well with Backstage Pass Lite, and lots of other little perks and things like that too. But those are the main ones that are really, really impactful for some competitors. So the next one that we're going to talk about is somebody that has been sponsored with us in the past as well. And she's gone through some difficulties this past year and things like that, but she always stayed true to her cutie community. So I didn't want her to go unnoticed and didn't want to feel like that she couldn't be part of the cutie community, you know? So as I share her photo here, that is Miss Darlene. So I remember this year when she sent me an email and just said, you know, she had to go through surgery and she had some injuries and things like that, and was just really upset about the whole situation. And there's Darlene right there. And, you know, I just told her, I said, we're always here for you. You know, take care of your health, take care of all the things that you need to take care of for you, your body, your mind, your everything that you need to do. And we'll be here for you. So we are renewing her again on the Backstage Pass Lite. I know that she is likely not going to be competing this year, but I wanted to make sure that she knew that we were here for her. You know, the cutie community is always here for her. She's one of the most supportive people in our group. If you've ever met her, again, she's got that attitude. This particular crown that she won this year at Cuties Conquering the Stage is for Cutie Confidence. I'm going to share a little bit of a story about this real quick. So as she was about to get on stage to pose in the stage show, she had a wardrobe malfunction. So it was very stressful for her backstage, right? We're trying to get her back into her suit and all of that. So I told her, just breathe, gave her a hug. I said, you can do this, get out there and just kill it. And that's exactly what she did. She went out there and killed it with the most confidence. And I think most of us knew at that point that she was pretty rattled because of the wardrobe malfunction issue. And she still went up there and killed it. And that's what got her this beautiful crown here for her this year. And that's just Darlene in a nutshell. So I pulled out a handful of photos. This is from the first night check-ins and all of that. From the red wall. For those of you guys that were at Cuties Conquering the Stage this year and you got to pose in front of the red wall. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. So what you just mentioned, Darlene, about me helping you so much that day, I actually have a photo in here of Raven helping you with your makeup the day during Cuties Conquering the Stage this year too. And this is the cutie community right here in a nutshell. We're here to help. You know, we're here to help. We're here to help whenever you need help, whatever you need help with. And I thought this was a great photo of that right here. So I had to grab that. This is from her show, the Ben Weider show. Well, this is the Armed Forces that she did. She did the Armed Forces. Beautiful look and everything. I just wanted to kind of highlight a few that, see that crown? See, y'all got to come to Cuties Conference stage and win yourself one of these right here, right here. So with that, I just wanted to say congratulations to Darlene. Again, even if you're not getting on stage this year, that's okay. You know, we're still going to be here for you. I still want to give you the option to be able to check in with me anytime that you want to through that portal, and just make sure that you're staying on top of your game physically, mentally, however I can support you, right? So congratulations again, Darlene, and happy to have you back. And I'm glad you're able to come to Cuties Conference stage this year too. It wouldn't have been the same without you. So yes, big little sis. Yes. Love it. I love it. All right. So there's that. And I have one more of these backstage pass lights that I'm going to do. This particular girl, brand new to the brand, don't know her at all, other than what I saw in her application and her photos and her videos and things like that. Not only is she brand new to the brand, but she's a brand new competitor as well. She's never competed. So when I was looking through her stuff, I felt like if I gave her the option of having this backstage pass light, this could help her. This could help her as a first-time competitor create that stage presence, create that look that was going to help her on stage. So the girl that is going to get that, I only have a couple of pictures here, but that's okay, is Christina Arroyo. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. So new ladies, I'm sorry if I butcher your names. But I was taken by your video where you said that you know, you tried to prep for a show last year and then you just had some complications come up and things like that. So I wanted to be able to be kind of a sounding board as you go into prep this year and try to get on stage this year, so that I can help you through any kind of difficulties. Now, I can't guarantee I can get you through them all, but I can help. I can help and try to push you in the right direction and help you figure some things out from my vantage point and give you my thoughts and my viewpoint. So I thought this would be a valuable thing for you. So I wanted to bring you on board with that. Yes. And Yolanda, I know that this is one of your friends. So I appreciate you bringing her into the fold as well, because I think that this community could be very helpful, you know, in scenarios like that, where, you know, you have some, like she mentioned, you know, mental stress and things like that you go through, going into, you calling her now? I love it. When you're going into these preps, it's real, you know, and having a support system behind you, I think is very important. So, not only that, but I think she's got a great look. I think she will do very well when she actually does compete. So I'm hoping that, you know, however I can help, that I can, you know. So I'm looking forward to getting to know you and getting to know a little bit more about your situation and see what I can help with to get you on stage and in a good place, with competing and everything too, because that's important. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be something that you enjoy. So I'm hoping that I can help with that. So that's our next one. Alrighty. Yeah, she does. She looks really good already. So, okay, where's my last one? Here it is. Okay, and then the last one that I'm going to bring on, this is our final athlete for the year. Now, again, as I said at the beginning of this YouTube, don't let this be discouraging for you if this is not your name that I call next, right? You are still a part of the cutie community regardless. I'm still here to help regardless. You guys know you can come find me on live like 3 nights a week and you can get all your questions answered. I want you to stay in that group, especially if you're a relatively new competitor and you need help. You know, that's what that's about. Those ladies are there to help, right? That's the beautiful thing about this community, is that they will give their right arm for you if they can, right? So you now have a home. You have a place where you can sit and stay and ask your questions, be involved, continue to be motivated, continuing to get advice. You know, the one thing about the girls that I've sponsored year over year is that they become like mini me's, and anything they tell you are things that I've probably told them. Right. So this next girl and this last girl that I'm going to sponsor, this is going to be a full sponsorship. I thought about this a lot because I wanted to do this for one person and I didn't really know who to do this for. So I just kept going back and forth between a handful of people. And this is, again, a brand new competitor. Okay. So somebody that has never competed before. But I just noticed the interaction she was having in the group. I noticed the, just her application itself was very good. All of those kinds of things. And I just kept getting drawn back to her. Like I've told you guys, sometimes I just go with my gut when I try to make decisions. I just try to go with what I feel like inside. There's no really rhyme or reason other than I just feel like this is the right person to choose. So the last person that I'm bringing on for, and I'm probably going to pronounce her name wrong too, because I do that with everyone. I think, actually, before I do this, you guys can do a drum roll. I'm going to pull her thing up real quick and make sure that because I think I wrote her name down wrong. This is what happens when it's a brand new competitor, right? Where is she at? Hold on. I'm going to see if I can read it. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got her name. I think I got it, but I might screw it up. So keeping y'all in suspense for a couple minutes here. Okay, so our final athlete that I'm bringing on for this year is Annalisa Ramirez. All right. She is a aspiring wellness competitor. And she is out of Tennessee and has not competed yet, but I see a lot of potential in her shape and in her look and in everything that she posted. Was very supportive in everything she was doing. And I just wanted to pick somebody where I felt like I could get them off on the right foot to start. So this is who we got for this year. And like I said, too, when I was talking about Alex here, is I want to support our American wellness ladies, right? So I want to make sure we can stand up there with the Brazilians, right? So I wanted to say congratulations, and you will be fully sponsored this year. And hopefully we can get your competitive career off to a very, very good start. That is the goal. And I think that her shape has a lot of potential for this particular division. So I'm looking forward to working with her and getting to know her a little bit better. And again, I just went with my gut on this one. It was between a handful of girls. So when it comes down to it, sometimes I just got to follow my gut and I got to trust my instincts. So we'll see how this year goes, but I'm super excited about this group of girls that we have chosen for this year. We have people from every female division. So I'm super excited about that too. And I think we have some ladies this year that have a ton of potential. Ton of potential for not just the local level, but the national level and the pro level. We have a lot of pro performers now. I don't know the exact number of pro performers that we have at this moment. I got to figure that out. I want to say we probably have around 20 girls or so that are active pro performer members. So we have some really good opportunities this year to see some ladies really rise up in the sport. And I'm hoping that I can help along the way with that. So like I said, this is, if you did not get chosen, this is a not right now, but that's okay. We're still here for you. We're still here for you, still dropping gems every night. So I appreciate everybody that came along for the ride. I appreciate everybody that participated in the athlete search. I do still have to go through and figure out who shared the search the most so that we can give away some free fully encrusted suits. So we're not exactly done yet. We still might be giving out some free suits. So I got to compare notes with my husband for that because he's the one that does all the analytics on the back end. But we do have free suits to hand out as well as far as who shared the most. So I'll announce that probably next week once we've gone through all of the stats and everything so that we can pull that together for you. But there you go. See, I love it. See, here's the whole thing, you guys, the responses that are happening right now. I'm going to be an athlete next year. Put it out there into the universe. You know, if you were at Q's Conquering the Stage this year, you saw Brandy Lewis speak, and that's what she did. She put it out into the universe that she wanted to become an IFBB pro, and she did that. She put it out into the universe that she wanted to be a speaker at CCTS. And I reached out to her this year to do that. So, it's one of those things where the only way you are going to get something is if you put it out there and put energy behind it. So put it out there and put energy behind it, and you will achieve it. Like I said at the beginning of this, I'm a perfect example of this with the media coverage for the Arnold, right? I have put energy behind becoming a official media person for this sport for 4 years now. And finally, I got a yes, right? It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. And if there's something that you truly believe in your heart that you want with all of your heart, put your soul, heart, energy, everything into it and behind it. And don't give yourself an out. Don't give yourself an opportunity to say no. Give yourself only the opportunities to get your yes. Keep getting those no's out of the way so that you can work to your yes, right? Keep working towards it. There is nothing that is outside of your reach in this world. Nothing. That's right. Ask, believe, and receive. Absolutely. Absolutely. The more that you put it out there, the more you will get back, right? The only way that you won't reach your goal is if you quit. That's the only way that you won't reach your goal is if you quit. So just don't quit, right? And I tell people all the time too, I said, if you're mad at me right now, go out there and prove me wrong. Show me why I should have chosen you, right? Show me why. Make me want to choose you next year, or go win your pro card in one of my suits, and then I'm stuck with you. Go win your pro card in one of my suits, and then I'm stuck with you. I can't say no to you. That's always an option. Oh my goodness. So won't let you quit. That's what I love. Yes, absolutely. We won't let you quit. That's right. We're here. You're going to get up. You're going to get up on that stage with the leg brace. You're going to get up on the stage with that leg brace. You're going to do it. Raven, you're going to get up on stage when you're 9 months pregnant, right? You're going to do it, right? Everybody's going to get up there and do it, right? We're going to make you win. That's what we're here for too. We're here for you to help lean on us when you need it. Like I mentioned with Darlene, we're here for you when you need it. Don't be upset about disappointing us or whatever. Reach out for help. We'll be here. Reach out for help. We'll be here. We'll help you in whatever capacity we can. Right? Yay. So that was actually a really, really fun athlete search. And again, I think the Facebook group made it even more fun. So I'm going to go in and probably tomorrow just change the group and just say that, it's a cutie community or something along that line, just change the actual name of it. But everybody's allowed to stay. Go ahead and invite your friends in. If you've got friends that are thinking of competing and they want to get in there and start asking questions or, get the motivation and things like that, get them in there. Okay. It's going to be a safe place. All right. So I know, right? About to be crying. I was doing that earlier today when I got the email. I was like, oh my God, manifestation right there. It's true though. It's the truth. The more that you put out there, the more you get back. Mm-hmm. Yes, we're all winning. Absolutely. 100%. So thank you for sticking through this with me. I will be back again on live next week, probably on Tuesday. We'll start up again with our Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because we got 1 week before we get into Arnold week. So next week, we'll talk about some things that you'd like me to cover at the Arnold, things like that, since I'm now officially official. And we'll just kind of go into some more topics. There's been quite a few changes with the Arnold already, with people dropping out from being sick and things like that. So we'll talk about the impact that kind of thing might have on the actual results and stuff going forward. So yes, go send me a video, Karen. You got that folder. So there's also a pro show this weekend in Japan. It's a Japan pro show. And it's actually a pretty decent list. So if we've got some coverage from that, I'll go ahead and do a wrap up on that. I just don't know if we're going to have photos or anything like that coming up. But it's actually a pretty decent pro show. It's a bikini pro show in Japan. So I'll be paying attention to that too, see if we have any kind of coverage. So here for your success and love watching you excel. Definitely makes me feel like I have a chance. Absolutely, 100%. Yes. When you tag Sean in your posing, competition, or inner suit, you might be added to my page. Let's celebrate everyone in the cutie community. We want to see all these achieve. Yeah, Amanda's really good at that, by the way. I mentioned that when we added her on as a sponsored athlete again for this year. You know, she does these reels and things like that are super cute after every competition weekend, basically. And she puts all the ladies that part of the community, puts them all into little features. So make sure you follow her because she does a lot of those. And like she said, tag, and she'll see your tag, and then she can add you. So that's another way we can support each other too, right? So women gotta support women. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to getting some really good coverage for the women out there as much as I possibly can. And let's go. It's gonna be a fun year. It's gonna be a fun year. It's already off to a crazy start, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night tonight. I had a great Thursday. And then we got the weekend. I can't believe it's almost the weekend already. I feel like we just did the Super Bowl party like yesterday. That's what I feel like. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. Congratulations this evening again for Kelby, Karen, Alexandra, Darlene, and what did I say? I know I screwed her name up again. Is it Anna? I wrote it down wrong. So that's why I keep going back to the thing. Annalicia, I think that's it. Annalicia, I think that's it. I'll get her to tell me how to say it. And Christina. Congratulations, ladies. I'm looking forward to working with all of you. That gives us 19 ladies that we're sponsoring this year. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time. And then hopefully we'll get some pro performers on the roster this year too. So have a great night, you guys. I'm gonna log on to Instagram first. And as always, if you want to come work with me, suitsandposing.com is where you have to go. We do hair, makeup, suits and posing, all the fun stuff when it comes to competing. And we'll see you back here Tuesday. All right. Good night, you guys.